No, for me it's not beliefs. It's knowledge.
Okay. How do you define belief?
The impression that I got is that it's sort of like this world of Maya, of illusion, like things can seem a way, but that's not the way they truly are.
Uh-huh.
That's just my impression.
Yeah, which, it's like, yeah.
But it was difficult.
We are limited by our perceptions and biases and stuff, so, like, are we actually, taking everything in?
Hey guys.
Hello. Would you like to do an interview?
Why not?
Absolutely.
Izumi said he cannot understand you and you cannot understand him. I would like to understand what was the problem.
Yeah, we were having a little bit of language barrier, but we had.
We all not native, not fluent,
Exactly.
but we try to speak.
Right. Yeah, and I appreciate that. What's your name?
Dmitry.
Dmitry.
Yeah.
I'm David.
Nice to meet you,
Good to
David.
meet you. Dmitry.
Dmitry, yes.
Okay. I'll have you spell that in a second. So what we're doing is we're interviewing people about something that they think is true. And I'll ask questions that help us critically reflect on the quality of the reasons that you use to support your confidence that it's true. Does that make sense so far?
Yes, it was 17th century when the British philosopher Bacon asked this, what you believe and why do you believe in it? And
Yeah.
why do you think it is true?
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
like
historical
that.
question, yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's why do you believe it, and why do you think the reasons that you use to believe it are good reasons?
Yeah, of course.
So, do you have a truth statement that you want to explore, something that's meaningful to you, that I can ask questions about?
Repeat your sentence, sorry.
Think of a statement.
Which I believe is true.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. The earth is round. No, it's
The earth,
sphere.
The earth is a sphere?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
looks like a sphere.
The earth is spherical.
Spherical, yeah. It's
Okay.
correct. Because it's not exactly sphere like a ball.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's like a stone.
Okay. The earth is spherical.
Oh, earth not flat.
Gotcha. Okay. We try to put it in a positive form instead of the negative form, so
It's spherical, yeah.
we can go with the earth is spherical. What is the main reason that supports your belief that the earth is spherical?
No, my experience, I flied from, for example, Dubai to USA.
Okay. And that
And-
experience, that's the reason that supports your confidence the most?
Yes, and my knowledge because no, in school, my knowledge from school, my knowledge from astronomy.
Okay. So the knowledge that you've gotten from your studies.
Yes, and these things which we use, like GPS, it's possible to use only if we have Sputniks. We have satellites on orbit.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So out of all those reasons,
Yeah.
which one supports your confidence the most? You said personal experience.
My experience, personal experience.
Personal experience. Okay. On a scale from 0 to 100, how confident are you that the Earth is spherical?
100%.
100?
Yeah.
And that's supported mostly by personal experience?
It was supported step by step. For first step from knowledge study, but 100% only my own experience give it.
Okay. Sounds like personal experience is what's supporting your 100% confidence the most.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So if we took away your personal experience, where would that number go?
I think 70. 70%. Yeah.
So it sounds like it's supporting about 30% of your confidence, right?
Yeah. No,
Okay, which is fine.
Finally 30% from my personal experience.
Right, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why is personal experience a strong enough reason to support that much confidence?
Because until you have your own experience, it's always a place for doubt. But when you see, when you feel, when you understand it by yourself, it gives you 100%.
Okay. Could someone see?
It doesn't matter how many people say you the grass is sweet, for example. Until I try it for my taste, I don't believe. I don't believe them.
Okay. Could someone see and feel and experience something and arrive at a false conclusion based on personal experience?
Just a moment.
Sure.
One more.
Could someone
Yes.
be mistaken?
Yeah.
Using personal experience.
If he doesn't train it, if he doesn't have enough experience in his life, his feel could be deceived, could be mistaken, easy enough.
Okay.
No, because we know so much stuff. We could mistake our vision, for example. Yes, but if you experience if it's several times, you believe yourself in result.
Okay. How much experience does someone need to have to be 100%?
No, it depends of object.
It depends on the belief?
Yes. No, because, for example, 1,000 people say me, this grass is sweet. And they told me, for first time, it's 100 person. No, I start believe them. But I need only one time my experience to test this grass, and I understand it's not sweet.
Okay. If 1,000 people came up and said, no, the earth is flat, what would that do to your confidence?
Nothing. I have my experience. I have my belief 100%. For me, it doesn't mean how much full person try to touch my beliefs.
Okay. The amount of people that disagree with you doesn't matter. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine you from this age go to the two centuries or 2,000 years ago, and all people on the earth start try to say you the flat is earth. The earth is flat,
Right.
but you know truth. You know It's spherical. And it doesn't matter how million of people believe in other.
Gotcha. The amount of people doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If the Earth were flat, and I'm not saying that it is,
Mm-hmm.
but if it were, how would your experience change?
If no, just imagine Earth is flat.
Yeah. How would your experience be different?
Because we cannot exist on Earth flat. It's this question cannot be exist.
We wouldn't exist if the Earth was flat?
Yes,
Okay.
in general,
Okay.
planet cannot
How-
be flat.
Can you explain that a little bit more?
Of course. No, if you go to astronomy, you know, we have two type of planets because all system like solar, we have two types of planets and they all spherical. Why it is? Because in the center of all solar system, it's a big star, big cloud of hydrogen, and this star take all hydrogen in the sphere no near in our solar system. It's Mars. It's last planet when solar take all hydrogen to himself. Mhm. And in this part of space only solid planet like Earth, no, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, and they all spherical. Mhm.
Okay.
After it's a gas planet, and they all spherical. It's physics.
Okay. And this is what's supporting your confidence in your understanding of astronomy.
No knowledge, and I had a telescope,
Okay.
and I used to look and at planet.
Okay. Have you ever talked to somebody that thinks that the Earth is flat?
Hopefully not. I try to avoid very stupid things because I know a joke. If you start discuss and argue with stupid people, it means you are become stupid.
Okay.
Because you should decrease your level of intelligence, and
By
on
talking
this
to people that aren't?
yes, and on this level he always kick you by the pressure.
Okay. What do you think? Maybe this would have been a better way to ask. What is the strongest argument you've ever heard for the Earth being flat?
For the flat. So, I think they use only one argument because they don't see the curve.
Okay.
I don't know their arguments.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why is that a bad argument?
No, I think it's the best argument for them because I don't know their argument.
You're saying it's a good argument.
For them, not for me.
I'm asking about what you think about it. Like, why is it not a good enough argument to convince you?
Because, for example, if Earth were flat, you need only, for example, 10 meters above Earth, and you will see all Earth to the end. But it is Earth is spherical. You cannot see all Earth from one point because Earth always curl.
Uh-huh. And you're saying that that's the best argument that they have,
Yes,
and it doesn't convince you
of course.
because of arguments that you have.
Yes, because these people cannot have normal argument. It's only their belief. They don't need arguments.
What if they said it was their personal experience that it was flat? Why would that be? Why is that a good argument for you, but a bad argument for them?
Only if I no, best argument could be used if one person said, "I start from one edge of Earth.
Mhm.
I found edge of Earth, and I go all Earth, and I found different age of Earth.
Uh-huh.
I finished with journey.
And that's their personal experience.
Yes, it would be their personal experience,
Uh-huh.
but I never met this person.
Yeah. They're using the same reason you're using, and you're coming to different conclusions, right?
If he is exist, yes, but
Uh-huh.
he doesn't exist.
Yeah, this is like hypothetically
Mhm,
speaking.
I understand.
If you're using the same reason, personal experience, because we could imagine somebody saying, it's
Mhm.
my personal experience that the earth is flat,
Yeah.
right?
And after we start discussing, he should show me on a map where he start, where is edge of Earth, where is second edge of Earth, and I say, okay, I would like to repeat your personal experience. Show me edge of Earth. If he cannot, I would say him, now you can repeat my personal experience. Go to airport San Francisco, buy ticket to first Dubai, after to Tokyo, and after to San Francisco, and we make a circle around the world with you together, guy.
Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like being able to demonstrate
Yeah, proof.
the experiment.
Yes. No, in science, the first rule of experience, it should be repeated. If you cannot repeat experience, it's not experiment.
Okay.
It's just a one-time watching.
Do you
Repeat.
do you have the same amount of confidence in a belief that you cannot repeat?
For example, no, usually you can repeat all experiment. Give me example. Which experiment you cannot repeat? Because it's not science.
No, not necessarily an experiment, but a claim that you think is true,
No, I understand.
a belief that you have that you can't run an experiment that you would be able to repeat it. Can you think of
No,
a belief that you
I
have?
try to imagine this experience
Uh-huh.
because you always can try choose grass, for example, second time and understand second time it's not sweet, and you can try water and understand without moving you cannot swim.
Do you have any beliefs about something that has happened in the past that we cannot repeat?
No, it's not beliefs, it's knowledge about history. And it's more complicated because it's only we should discuss about source of this knowledge. It's maybe several, and yes, it's combined into our beliefs, but it's no, for me it's not beliefs, it's knowledge.
Okay. How do you define belief?
It's complicated because it's maybe a little more that only knowledge. No, if you go to religion, for example, it's start, but it's a wobbly surface for discussion.
Yeah. And we could talk about that some other time.
I understand.
But do you understand my question? Like,
Yeah.
when does belief become knowledge for you?
Look, in my state of mind, no, I'm more like a maybe German. Quadratisch praktisch gut. For me, knowledge is basement for beliefs. You make knowledge, you prove it, you make your own experience, you make your own conclusions, and after you decided, yes, I believe it's true.
Okay.
Because if you don't can try it, prove it, it's always a place for doubts.
Okay, I think I understand now, and then we can you can ask me questions if you want to. It sounds like in order for belief to be knowledge, you have to be able to experiment. Would that be fair?
In general, yes. No, or you should have enough source of knowledge, not only one source.
Okay.
No, about history, for example, if you would like to have your own opinion about something, you always should no, read not only from British historical.
Yeah.
You need from France, from German, from Italy, from all country which communicate in which period of time. And after that, of course, you cannot experience it by yourself. You doesn't have a time machine. But after reading all historical books, you make your own conclusions, or your own beliefs.
Okay. So, what would be the highest criteria for knowledge?
No, experiment.
Okay, to run the experiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Do you have any questions for me?
Nah.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Thank you for
Oh.
practice my English.
It's really coming down. Do you have something in mind?
D
Dmitry. D-M-I-T-R-V.
D M I T R
Dmitru. Yeah, V.
V
Yeah. No. Like Y.
Y,
Yeah, it's
okay.
Y. Mm-hmm.
D M I T R Y.
Yeah, Dmitru.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
With an I.
Yes, it's
The
no,
ones
it's
that I've seen.
Dmitry. It's sometimes
It's a
we
regional. It's a regional thing, maybe.
Dmitry.
A regional variation.
sometimes we write it Dmitry double I on
Double
the
I.
end.
Oh,
But
okay.
in my passport it's in this way.
Okay.
Dmitry.
Okay.
Yeah, I said. Thank you
Great.
guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye.
Awesome. Does a good one sound like?
Yeah. It seems like I've done the flat Earth before, and this one was a little bit more.
It is around Earth.
Yeah. Well, the topic, I guess I should say.
An oblate spheroid,
So
not an oblong spheroid.
yeah, I probably should have focused more on his 100.
I know
'Cause-
something you did that I haven't been doing, which is a common thing that's done, and that's to say, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
I didn't do that in either mine. You need to start doing that because it can't be a one-way street. They have to have the opportunity to ask some questions of me.
Yeah.
At the end.
And there's a side thing to that in my mind. It gives you the green light.
To then, say what you think,
Yeah.
right? Because you're not supposed to message up what's open. Yeah.
And it gives them the opportunity to give you that green light.
Exactly. They don't have to, but if they want to know where you stand on it, you can say, well, if I had good evidence to believe that, if I saw a good method of thinking
Yeah.
that's true.
I wouldn't be 100 on Earth is spherical.
Wouldn't be 100 on anything.
Right.
It's just there's no way to know if there's something that we don't know. All we can know is that it seems that way.
Right. And I think that's what I was trying to explore. What makes knowledge?
And that's true of a lot of claims. Like, do I know if you're conscious? I don't know it for a fact, but it seems that way.
Depends on your definition of
You know
know.
what I mean?
Like, I know that this pen's gonna fall. I can
Exactly.
say that.
It seems like it will, and it seems like it does.
But we
But
say
does
no.
it really, or are you just like,
We say I know it though.
yeah,
Socially,
socially? But I personally, I wouldn't go so far as
Yeah.
to say I know that it will fall.
Yeah.
I say
I'm convinced that it will.
my experience has always been that it has fallen in the past, but that has nothing to do with what will happen in the future.
Yeah.
That's not by any logical,
Well,
extension.
not to 100 at least.
Not to 100 yet, sure. All right.
Cool. Well,
Stop
while
that.
we have no line, I'm gonna double check these, make sure that these are charging,
Yes,
because I'm
do
not sure
that.
that they are.
I got to do some equipment stuff too.